Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk to you about The Man is Back in Marvel, The Punisher. So, I had a feeling this was going to happen. I heard things about this like a year, maybe a year and a half ago. How could they not bring The Punisher back? Because I've always heard that Kevin Feige really loves John Bernthal as like The Punisher. So it was just going to take a while for him to show up. And so he's going to show up in Daredevil Reborn. He might show up in the Echo series, who knows? So of course this is going to be the MCU version of it. Yeah. I love the Netflix version. I love the animated version from like the cartoons and movies I saw. I've never seen the first two movies. I don't know how those are, but I heard they didn't do so well. So if the original like movies didn't do so well and he's coming into the MCU where it's Disney baby humor, one can only imagine. I have a feeling it's going to be similar to that of Moon Knight. People love Moon Knight. I hated Moon Knight. Moon Knight is supposed to be more brutal than that of the Punisher. And we saw that brutality in the form of cutscenes and in the form of humor. So, yeah. I'm not exactly too happy, but maybe they might, just maybe, they just might, but I doubt it. The Netflix version was awesome. He was amazing in that. He was very brutal. When he showed up in Daredevil season 2, I thought for sure he was already the Punisher, just wasn't in costume. He had that brutality to him, that broodiness to him. He had that, if you screw up, I'm gonna like rip your like throat out type person. Because when he went into like that pawn shop, got all those guns and everything, he heard that one dude was into like chicken porn and stuff. Oh no, he closed that door, locked it, and he whooped on that dude. And so he ended up becoming the Punisher and everything in Daredevil. I don't know if he had the skull towards the end of the season. He might have. I'm not 100% sure. And so I think maybe towards the end, he put the skull logo on. Then when he got his own series, that's where things got a bit confusing. He went after the people who messed his family up and stuff like that in the military. This one was never a cop, so they might make him a cop in this one. I'm hoping, comic book wise, But he was only military, and he dealt with like crooked military people. But then in his own series, he got his revenge, and then he stopped being the Punisher, and then he just lived his life being like by himself and working in like construction and all that. It finally got to him, and then he realized, oh wait, he didn't get all the people that he was supposed to get, so then he went back to being the Punisher. Then in season 2, he gave it up again. I'm just kind of like, why does he keep giving up being the Punisher? I get it, he can't move forward with his life. And so once he like fulfills that revenge thing, he just stops. I don't get that. But then season 2 was really good once again. But a lot of people didn't like season 2. But then towards the end, he finally stopped giving up, and he became the Punisher full 24/7. And then of course the Disney Fox merger came, and then Netflix got pissed at like Disney with the whole Disney Plus thing, and so they canceled pretty much every Marvel show they had, and then it was tied up in litigations and copyrights, and then now they finally got the rights back. So he is now back in the MCU, but what version of him are we gonna get? We've seen the Kingpin, we've seen Daredevil, and how they treated those characters in the MCU, and I don't like them. And we've seen just type of brutality they had in so-called Moon Knight. They said it was gonna be brutal. They said you might have to close your eyes. No, they closed their eyes and everything. So prepare to get a watered down version of the Punisher, which I don't understand how Deadpool is gonna favor in the MCU. Like, I'm not believing they're gonna make him into like the Fox Deadpool. I'm scared for Blade. I'm scared for everybody now in the MCU. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.